The City of Cape Town is reiterating calls for direct access to fire and flood disaster relief funding. The Human Settlements Department is tasked with making these funds available following an on-the-ground assessment by its teams. Human Settlements Minister Mameloko Kubai says when she took over the portfolio, the city issued fire rebuilding kits through the Social Development Department. eNCA reporter Kevin Brandt has more on this story.
The Cape Town Human Settlements Department says they've requested for disaster relief funding to be decentralised to the city. The move follows flooding and other hazardous weather conditions that struck the Western Cape in September.
Whether it's in Salaris Pass, whether it's in Dunoon, whether it's in Kailicha, we've seen communities rebuilding after the city has cleared their sites with the old materials, these inferior materials that are dangerous. And so when we lead this process, we provide fire retardant structures that at least allow the effect of a singular fire to not infect an entire settlement.
At the beginning of the year, Human Settlements Minister Mameloko Kubai says she issued a directive to accommodate the issuing of fire kits by the city before the National Department took over disasters to ensure rapid turnaround. Meanwhile, when it comes to fire safety, Cape Town's leaders say measures are in place to alert residents of unsafe practices.
We work very closely with our colleagues in disaster management and safety and security to make sure there's preventative awareness programs across informal settlements. I've taken the decision, I've just been appointed 2 months ago, there is no holiday this December. I need to be on the ground with communities to make sure that they're aware of the impact of actions and the cause of fires, but also making sure that we pull partners from the public sector to see how can we assist informal settlements to get more fire retardant structures up.
Experts emphasize that a multi-sectoral approach is needed to reduce the impact of informal settlement fires.
We need a well-resourced fire department. We do need our local departments engaging with it, and where possible we reduce the amount of combustibles. We have decent electrical supply and energy systems, safer paraffin stoves. Where possible, some detector technologies do work, smoke and heat detection systems in homes, early warning systems. None of these are fail-safes. And then just better relationships between the fire department and the community, and many different things working together, we can slowly reduce it.
Kubai says she's aware of all informal settlement fires, even a recent fire last week where teams from the Human Settlements Department were on the ground within 7 hours to conduct their assessments. The ministry highlights there's no issue with turnaround time when it comes to the provision of infrastructure disaster relief, saying it could be the result of not understanding how the current system works. Kevin Brandt, Cape Town.